David Murray spent his life in the outdoors. For about the past 25 years, his gaze has been fixed on the Lowcountry. As river pro at Oldfield Plantation, Captain David makes his living studying the marshes and the grass in a refreshing approach to fishing that emphasizes a keen sense of the surroundings.
And much of it involves as much hunting and stalking of fish in shallow water, what we call sight casting, where we're in water often less than 2 feet deep. And we look for signs of fish, either a wake that they may push or a puff of mud or shaking marsh grass as they root around for the crabs and things at the base of the grass, or any number of little evidence like that. We might even see a dorsal fin or a tail stick up out of the water. And when we're fly fishing, then the idea is to take a little hook with some fur and feathers tied on it, basically, and then present it in such a way that the fish has got to see it. It can't land too close to him for it to spook him when it lands, and yet it can't be far enough away so that he never finds it.
Fly fishing is David's passion, but he's equally comfortable with a traditional rod and reel, offering insights into techniques that cross over to either way of putting fish in the boat.
If we cast with these rather jerky, violent type motions, then with a lot of energy in the cast, when we do that, we rock this boat, and it's fairly heavy and it sends out a pressure wave. And when we're sight casting in shallow water and the fish is only 50 or 60 feet out there, that wave goes out and spooks the fish off. They definitely get the idea that something big and heavy is moving around.
The outdoor life isn't just about catching fish or bagging deer. It's about being in the wild and breathing the frontier. It's a journey that David Murray understands fully.
So I've been doing it around here for quite a while, and I never get tired of it. Out here in this environment, seeing the wildlife with all the migratory bird life through the winter, and the standard birds we have here in the summer, and the bottlenose dolphin, and watching the fish behavior and so forth. It's a good way to pass the time. It's good for the soul.
Fishin' with David Murray, coming to WTOC and brought to you by Bass Pro Shops in Savannah Mall.
These guys are hanging out in here for several reasons. One is because there's a bunch of redfish that live around here, and these bottlenose dolphin feed very aggressively, very heavily on the redfish. Fisheries biologist up in South Carolina anyway reported a few years ago that an adult bottlenose dolphin eats somewhere around 700 or 750 pounds of redfish a year. So as beautiful as they are, a lot of the fishermen, they're not necessarily their favorite friend. I don't harbor any ill will toward them. I think they're just magnificent animals. I just love watching them. Over here to our right on this redfish flat, all those wrinkles over there are a school of redfish that's scattering and running from bottlenose dolphin that just piled into them a minute ago. For WTOC, I'm Dave Murray. I'm glad you joined me. I look forward to seeing you next week.